Okay, so Chris Brown is on tour right now. He got a segment in his tour where he pulled somebody on stage. How do you feel about it?
My wife better not raise her hand.
You was considering an open relationship at one point in time. Mm-hmm. That comes with a lot of security.
The way I view marriage is like your relationship should be based on what you guys feel like is the right agreement between the two of you, not what society thinks is the right agreement between the two of you.
If I'm the male stripper,
What's going on back there?
She can't go to the back.
We just talked about what's going on.
No, that's what I'm saying. My question to her would be, what?
Like,
What
I'm
if your
doing
wife
too
goes
much
to a
now.
male strip club and she come home and the first thing she do is brush her teeth?
Okay, so Chris Brown is on tour right now.
Yeah.
Are y'all going?
Yeah.
You usually go.
Yep, we'll
You
be
all
there.
going to?
Yep.
Okay. He got a segment in his tour where he pulled somebody on stage,
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah.
If you if you close enough to where your wife is choosing and she get chose and
Yeah.
get put on stage and Chris Brown singing Take You Down and freak dancing all on her, putting his lips this goddamn pause. I don't know how this works. Putting it this close to her face. How do you feel about it?
I'll let you go, Tay.
I could go first.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
you
you
go. No, I want you to go first because I got two angles on it.
I only
got-
got one,
I
so I'm
got-
gonna let y'all go.
I got my angle was hell to the no at first because when you see it, and it might be just because of the ones I seen, but the first girl that I seen was kissing the nigga back. That's an absolute no. We're not doing that here.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
Second is I can't talk about this. I think it's gonna have to be a no. The other girl I seen, she didn't kiss the nigga back, but the way she melted when she looked at this nigga's eyes, I mean, it's Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dog. It's not even very public to the point where like everybody sees it. It's like 50,000 people here seeing it, and then the rest of the world sees it afterwards on the internet. So that's my biggest problem with it. At the same time, I'm still like, you're not cheating, and you're up there, and you're just getting freak danced on, and I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the old me would be way more, like, protective over that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I feel like if that happened in this scenario today, I wouldn't be pissed off.
No, I won't be pissed. No,
Yeah.
it's not like divorce.
I'd probably be
or,
bothered, like, that she's enjoying that the way that you said these females are enjoying it.
That's the problem,
Like,
honestly.
yeah.
If you just up there and you just like take that shit like a G, like this. You get up there and just don't smile.
Yeah, you got
Don't look in that nigga eyes. Then I'm gonna be proud. I'll be like, hell yeah.
exactly.
That was my girl up there.
It's
'Cause
your
you already
choice to put on.
You already said she was raising her hand.
Right, you're right. But there's no way. Like, here's the thing. If this is what I told her, so I gotta tell y'all her arguments and stuff.
Yeah.
We should have invited her today. But the thing is, if you go up there, you are part of the show. You have 50,000 people watching. You
No,
can't go
nigga.
up there and just be like, I don't like this and not, you know.
Yeah.
You go up there, you gotta be Chris Brown's bitch for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As his girl. I'm just borrowing her for the rest of the show at this point.
I think that ultimately it would be what happens after that show for me that decides how I feel about it.
Okay, I wanted to get into that too.
That's what I think. That's
Okay.
what I think.
Fuck no. My wife better not raise her hand.
No, why you buy seats that close?
You can clap for your friend. Pick her. You can do all that, but you ain't gonna be no pick me.
No?
Hell nah.
But she's screaming, she knows the words, she's singing, she having a good old time.
She never gonna see this nigga again.
She won't see that nigga that night.
Okay,
Nigga,
so
that's why we got a suite. Way the fuck up there.
here's another. This is what Dan said. You ain't got to worry about it. Our seats ain't that close. I was like, oh, get some close seats right now.
Blood bag right now.
Nah, so this is what I said too. So Actually, let me tell y'all what she said. Because this is a really interesting point.
Yeah.
And I was like, you can't just be up there letting him grind on you to take me down. Like, come on now. She was like, you go to strip clubs and get dances all the time. And I was like, but that's different.
That was different.
That's to me different a little bit. And the only difference is it's not a good argument.
What you gonna say? Cause you better than them.
No, Chris Brown can't do to my woman what I could do to my woman.
Okay.
I've learned some things.
I'm not debating.
But the difference to me is in the dance in the club, it's just me and her.
Don't nobody know about
Nobody knows. I only told you. You let the world know. That's the difference. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's not even that good of an argument though, because
it's a valid.
No, yes it is.
It's a valid point. I mean, I'm pretty sure that women would be in uproar about that, but
I don't think so. The audience is the difference for me. If it was just you and Chris Brown, don't tell me about it, and then it's good. I think.
You got a point, because this goes back to last episode where we was talking about the sex tape, right? Like, there's a very big difference between knowing, all right, I wasn't her first, and now we got video evidence.
But the thing is that everybody knows the video evidence.
Well, yeah. So that's the Chris Brown on stage.
Yeah.
It's the video evidence of her enjoying herself.
Okay, so you ain't got to be up there stale face, but if you up there, you can't just be entertaining that nigga to the point where it's like you and him.
No.
Yeah,
entertain all of us.
You can't be grinding back.
You skipping the whole part that got her on stage in the first place.
I personally feel like my wife is so fine that he would just be like, everybody watch out. That's the finest girl right there. And then get her.
Okay.
Your wife is that fine too, right?
Yeah. So what happens next?
Then they move everybody out, and then I'll be like, we'll be up there in a minute, Chris.
We'll be up there.
And I'll be like, you go over there, but I'm going to be backstage watching. And I'm going to keep a good eye contact, and I'm going to get that nigga to...
So when she leaves stage, and then it's all of a sudden intermission time.
Yeah. She back.
And she don't pop back up in your seat for about an hour.
Okay, so here is a scenario.
What's going through your
Here's
mind?
a scenario that I said. So I asked her, if this was, you went and did the dance or whatever like that, and then Chris Brown asked you for your number, what do you say? She says, first thing I'm going to say is, I'm married and happy and very, very married. And I was like, but what if he just like, I ain't really trying to get at you like that. You hella cool. And then I was just like,
nigga, why would he say that?
Because I'm sure he make friends.
Not at that level. I don't think you just make friends.
I don't know. So here what I feel like there's a version of this where I get to be Chris Brown's friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
She give them the number, and they don't actually do no like wild shit. I feel like I could trust my wife enough to like talk to somebody and they don't be like, then don't like fall for like dumb shit. And then he invite her somewhere and be like, all right, me and my husband coming. Is that cool? And then he say yeah, and then we go, and then he say no, and then it's like all right, I can't go. That's a little far fetched though.
Yeah.
No, there is a scenario that where this really plays out like that. Like, I'm like hella cool with Chris Brown, and y'all seem like y'all mad at me about it now.
I'm not mad.
Y'all
I
can't even go.
Just know Danielle always gonna be cooler with Chris Brown than you will be.
You think so?
Oh
Because
yeah.
I feel like, here's my thing. We're about to get into this in a second too, but like when it comes to like when you're in a relationship, like befriending or being cool with somebody of the opposite sex, it's all, for me, it's all good. Just don't be entertaining no like obvious like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So if he was like really like if he
was a solid nigga, and just was like,
and even if he wasn't, and she just shut it down, and that's cool too. Or if he was, and he just like, or if, he just tried to. A lot of times when you talking to a girl, you see what they'll
you can
go
tell what
with.
it is.
Yeah. And then you could just kind of be cool from there. Then and like it's like, damn, she actually ended up just being a cool ass friend. I'm sure he has women friends that is cool.
Yeah.
But this is probably never. This isn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably
I think back to the original point. If that happens on stage, I'm not feeling. I feel like I'm controlling myself to not feel one way or the other about it. Like my initial thought's gonna be like, this bitch. Look at her looking in this nigga eyes.
Okay.
But then after that, it's like if she come back down and she's like, man, babe, this was the greatest night of my life. Like
That's low-key a cool experience,
like,
right?
The greatest.
That to me.
Nigga, we done all had wedding nights and anniversaries and
Kids was
nigga, boy. You telling me this little segment right here? Oh yeah, no, nigga, you got Chris Brown at home the rest of the way. The rest of the way.
Can't play that nigga songs no more.
About to edit all these fucking playlists.
He in all of them too.
All of them.
Man.
I don't even remember what else I was gonna say.
Okay, so let's take the whole Chris Brown thing out of it. Let's say you end up in a relationship like with your wife, and you end up in a relationship with your wife. You end up in a relationship and you marry actress. And she's, a regular actress, but also sometimes she has like scenes or let's just say movies where she's in a relationship.
Yep.
Or it might be a sex scene or she just have to kiss somebody every now and again. Is that different? It's the same thing?
Hell no, it's not different. Hell no. I couldn't marry no Gabrielle Unions, no Halle Berrys, no none of that shit.
They consider like some of the finest women in the world.
They
to
are
most people.
Yeah, to most people.
I
You ever seen Monsters Ball?
Yeah. I mean, that's a scene though.
Nigga. Nigga.
I want you to make me feel
good. Nigga.
That would be
Yeah,
an
you can't
inside
say no
joke.
shit like that on camera.
That would be an inside joke in my house. for the
Nigga, I'm
longest time.
sending that shit to you on a regular. Nigga, happy anniversary. Here you
So-
go.
I don't know, man. Like I do feel like there's levels to that shit though. Like
You gonna come to my house
There-
and your wife gonna be this movie just gonna be paused right there with Gabrielle Union kissing Will Smith.
and I had this thought yesterday because we
We
was
watching Bad Boys,
We were
yeah.
watching Bad Boys. And I came all the way to
Y'all
Cuba
niggas had
for
a
this.
slumber party?
In the
Nigga,
no,
we did not say at night.
during the
The
day.
way y'all was in single, we was watching Bad
Our daughters
Boys
had
together.
Our daughters had a play date.
Watching Bad Boys.
We was watching Bad Boys.
They was playing.
But that last scene where he like, I came all the way to Cuba for this is what sparked like, I couldn't be married to
if
her.
that was
dog.
your- if that
I
was
couldn't
your
be
wife.
married to her.
That
Like-
was not so bad to me.
It's not that bad, but that's what I'm saying. Like I can't even digest or stomach that. So there's no way in hell if I got a Halle Berry Monsters Ball sex scene that I'm just gonna be okay.
I feel like so.
It's an open marriage at that point.
It basically is.
You out here fucking niggas.
You fucking, I don't know what y'all did back there. Like,
So like, is there a level of like,
'Cause-
you could do it and then you see and be like, that was too much fucking chemistry.
I don't think
that
y'all-
ain't happening no more.
listen.
exactly.
I don't think y'all could do it because I would fuck y'all's relationship up.
Nah, I don't think nobody can fuck my shit.
I'd be
up,
like, Darius,
regardless.
how many times do you think she fucked up the take on purpose so she had to do this again?
Nah, I think I would be good with this one. This one is.
think
Now,
so?
I think there would be moments
what?
where it's like, fuck, this movie about to come out and
We all gonna go see it.
we all gonna see it and it's gonna be like, ooh, shit, that was bad, and it will hurt if you hurt to watch.
Yeah.
But I mean, like after that, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, especially after you get used to it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
And
okay.
that one's also tied to a bag too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I hear
you.
I'm not saying like I'm trying to pimp my wife out for millions of dollars for a kiss or for a fake sex scene, but like if she wants to do this and this is her career and she making money from it, it's like
I
it's
hear you
literally
though.
acting.
But then now they finished the movie. They had great chemistry on screen.
Yeah.
You know, some whatever intimacy on screen. And now this
I wanna do
nigga be
another
checking
movie.
in on her.
They friends now.
Hey, they friends now, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, like, you don't ever during that time be like, is there a communication cutoff? Like, what does that look like? Not a cutoff, but like a limit.
It's like one of those fine lines where I feel like you have to go into it with a plan.
Yeah.
And you kind of got to stick to the plan. Like, look, I know what you got to do. I know what you got to do.
You did say you couldn't be a pimp.
That was Jordan. I know what you got to do. So go in and do it. But afterwards, this is the aftermath. This is what it looked like. I think you just got to stick to that plan. I don't know. It'll be all right.
I can't say that I would for certain like just be shut off to it, but in my head, this don't play out well. It don't play out well. Because I'm going to just be like, well, since you over here kissing niggas on screen and shit,
She got a sex tape.
you can't question me about my whereabouts. You can't question me about nothing because
I think y'all are being I think y'all exaggerating a little bit.
I'm
For
just
the-
saying
for
that,
the pod to be
at that
funny.
point she would have a sex
No.
tape. It was just backed by Hollywood and edited nicely.
But she probably had on draws. She probably didn't actually penetrate nobody.
No,
no,
Or
I'm
get
talking
penetrated.
about like the shit where you could tell they
Halle
butt
Berry
ass
didn't have
naked
no
in
drawers
there.
on.
You know which one that I don't know if I could handle is that first season of Power. Ghost
There
and
you go.
wasn't that
There you
boy?
go.
They was fucking like some rabbits.
There you go.
Yeah, every episode,
Every week.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Like that one would have been tough.
I don't know if I can. I don't know. If
Now I
I
would
can
have to call y'all and be
this.
like, look, y'all, we can't watch this one. We can't watch this one.
Oh,
all right?
no, nigga.
Sorry.
Not only is we watching it, I'm about to, like I said, happy anniversary. here's a
And I'm
clip.
talking about to my friends. Oh, you would send that to me on my anniversary?
Yeah.
Nah, that's some fuck. That's not no homie shit. That's some fuck shit, honestly. Okay, so I always say everything has a price. And this is the obvious, like, no, this is a fake scenario that probably never ever happens. But like, if somebody walks up to you with a bag of cash and just say, like, would you let them have sex with your spouse?
No.
For whatever amount of money. Is there an amount of money that makes sense?
Nope.
I don't think so for me. I'm too prideful.
But at that point, you literally just buy
Like,
her.
And I don't think
$1 billion even?
Like I said, you at that point you would be buying her.
Yeah. It's
so
like,
you're
forever.
prostitution.
but your marriage
no,
is
no.
dissolved
For
at
Like
that point.
he can have her, you don't want her back?
Exactly. If there's an amount of money that she would go for,
No. Okay, so this
No,
is my
not
thing
her
too.
go for.
Yeah.
We go for.
she has to agree to it.
Yeah,
No.
obviously, but that's not part of this. This is a what if that's never going to happen. We're
Well,
talking
yeah,
about you.
obviously. But no, for
He's like,
for me,
yo,
there's not an amount of
$50.
money.
So somebody walk up to you with $1 billion, you just going to turn it down, say no?
Yeah.
I don't think I could do
Gonna
it.
be a billionaire.
What, turn down the billion?
You'll turn down $1 billion.
The reason, okay, now are we saying like if you do this, you have to stay married, or because
You guys are taking this way too far.
Not
out.
like that.
it
Not like
matters.
that. No, can you let me finish my point?
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is like I feel like if I do that transaction, I'm ruining something in the foundation of my marriage.
For
and
sure.
like I don't know if it will survive after that. Cause like I can't just see you come back in the house, even though I got $1 billion for this. Like you walking back in the house and you just got slaughtered.
Slaughtered?
I can't.
You gotta assume the
I
worst.
don't know if I can get over that mentally.
You don't even know what happened, and you gonna turn down a bill?
because I gotta assume the worst.
That's
What's
wild.
your number?
Oh no, there's a for sure. If she's good with it, she's like, yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it, let's get this bag.
Yeah, what's your number?
It's hard to put a number on it, but it definitely have
No,
to
it's
be
not.
really fucking high. Something that I don't think I could attain on my own.
What's your number?
I feel like I can get to at least 100 million on my own. So let's start there. Go up there and up.
So somebody said
I got
Darius,
500 million.
500 grand, your wife for an hour.
I just said 100 million.
I know.
So then it's an obvious no. Then.
I'm bringing you back down.
No.
All right, cool. Good answer.
You just
Good
I
answer.
don't know.
I know that shit was drastic. I brought it way down
took
because
1,000
I wanted to check.
X off.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know about that.
So if my wife was here, because we have these kind of conversations. Not the like buying the prostitution one that we just talked about, but the, remember last time we had the barbecue and we was like, if she could be in the music video, I was like, absolutely not. It depending on what she was doing in the music video or whatever. And her first thing she gonna say is, "Where the secure men at? Is there a fine line between niggas being insecure because we don't want them to go on stage and dance with Chris Brown. We don't want you to be an actress doing certain scenes, or is it like jealousy, or is it I don't know.
I think the line is secure in like just my morals and values. Like there's certain shit that I won't ever bend on. I don't think it really. I said I won't ever bend on. Okay, so.
But it sounded like you said there's certain shit that you wouldn't, but there might have been certain that you would. So I didn't want. I was trying to protect your booty hole.
Cam done fucked the world up, dog. Can't say nothing no more. But like, I just feel like that these situations, like the Chris Brown situation, it's like I'm not mad that she's on stage. I
don't know. I think we would all sound. We all said we would be like, hell no. So
no,
then if you
no,
he didn't say that.
I did not say that.
Okay.
I said that situation would happen. I would probably have to tell myself like, whatever, but have my thoughts in my head. But it was based on what happens after the show. And then for this $1 billion to have sex though, like that, what does that have to do with being a secure man like that? I just don't want my wife fucking somebody else.
Yeah, okay, so I mean, I got a good answer for that. I have a good answer for that.
I think
but
that's about security.
I'm listening.
No, it's more of an off camera answer.
Okay.
But I think it is a secure thing. Like for sure, the best answer to me that I would tell my wife is there's double standards and we don't make the rules. Because if it was the other way around, it would be like, what do you mean I can't go on stage with Beyonce? Like it's Beyonce, nigga. Like this is the same thing. Or like the strip club thing is a good example.
Yeah.
Or like if I was an actor and I was like, but I'm the breadwinner, this is my job. Like there's a whole bunch of examples that you could use. It's just a little bit of a double standard. And I think men are a little bit more insecure than we put it different titles on it. Like we could say overprotective, or you could say, I don't know, whatever you want to say.
Possessive?
You can say a lot of stuff, but I just think that there is a difference between a secure man and a secure woman, because they deal with a lot more shit that we would probably never would deal with. And maybe they got low standards. I don't know.
That's true. No,
I don't think that's
I agree with you in this.
I'm just kidding, lady. Yeah, let us do anything.
She just don't think you can get Beyonce. That's what it is.
I agree with the fact that there's a level of insecurity. Like I don't think that there's, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I don't think that there is a man that is not in some fashion insecure.
You was considering an open relationship at one point in time. That comes with a lot of security. Secure as a man to be like, I'm gonna let my wife go do what she do, and I'm gonna do what I do, and we still gonna be married.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, I don't know if there are people that successfully have relationships like that. Yeah. And I just,
what do I say? There's porn stars
I agree with you.
There are porn stars that are married, yeah.
But I still think there's a level of like, it's basically like you still willing to figure out how you can make this work for you guys. Like that, the way I view marriage is like your relationship should be based on what you guys feel like is the right agreement between the two of you, not what society thinks is the right agreement between the two of you. So that's how we came across that conversation, because it was like, do we try this? Like it wasn't like let's do this. Like we're like, is that something that I don't know, maybe, yeah. Try it, see what happens.
Like, would you have been okay with that? Like, okay, if Deja fucked somebody else and you fucked somebody else, but y'all agreed on it beforehand, you just can go back home.
So
and,
my rule to it though was like, you can't fuck somebody else more than you fucking me. Like that was my rule to it.
That should be a standard, like in like all the time.
So
really.
that was where I was like,
say the rule is followed,
mm-hmm.
and then like you go off, you doing your thing, and she doing her thing.
We'll never know. We'll never know, to be quite honest.
Let's play devil's advocate right here. Yeah. Right? What if you find out she fucking you so she can go?
Damn, that's painful.
You just read the text, man. I just sucked that nigga dick. I'm on my way.
I feel like they're gonna stay down.
Get your ass back here right now. Oh, hell no.
She said, hey, can you put it in my slot real quick? I'm about to go make it pop.
Damn, bro.
There's too many scenarios.
That's all the way.
Hey, whole scenario. No, we need to do it tonight. I got plans tomorrow.
Okay, so let's rule this back in.
You know, round two? I'm just trying not to break the contract.
Okay.
You behind my three. We gotta get ahead.
You might mess around and get a lot of pussy with that.
Hey, but you ain't gonna like it no more.
Oh, this might turn into like anger sex.
But there also was rules like you can't you can't no.
But to reel it back in, to be more realistic, how do y'all feel about if your wife is going out with her girls, it's girl night or girls trip or whatever, and they at the bar and dudes is buying them drinks? You know, it's just a group of girls.
I don't care about that.
Okay. How far can that go?
Drinks.
In terms of what?
Like, if she's flirting with it a little bit to get the drinks, how does that? Is that cool?
I feel like they not buying drinks if they not doing some sort of flirting.
Nah.
Like
some niggas
I
walk up
was
and be
like,
like,
back in my day, you could just exist, and I thought the drink was like the ticket to the opening the conversation.
Like
Yeah,
I feel
for
like
sure.
there's scenarios where that happens, but what I'm saying is like are we talking about a situation where like someone is buying more than one drink, right?
well, sure. Like, they buy a round of drinks and they be like, they having a good time. They drinking their drinks and they be like, all right, let's go talk to them, y'all, so we can get some more drinks. And then, boom, they initiate the conversation. There's a little flirtation.
Nah, she can't be initiating the conversation.
No touching.
To get more drinks, though.
No.
And then he asked for her number at the end of the night. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. I can't give you my number.
Nah, she can't initiate the conversation.
What about you?
She can
No
be
touching.
approached. She can be cordial and she can accept the drink and they can talk and all that kind of stuff, but you can't go seek that nigga out.
That's the nigga to buy the drinks.
Nigga, text me and I'll cash out your ass. Like,
That's no fun, though. They want to, they want to feel desired a little bit, right? Like Steph Curry wife said.
no, I'm not on the road 6 months out of the year. My wife feel desired.
I think this goes back to me addressing my own insecurities like that I had when I was younger.
Okay.
Like, cause I was very like jealous over a lot of shit. Like
Okay.
at the stage that I'm at now, like I don't necessarily expect you to just be a fucking Debbie Downer. Like when you go out with your girls or whatever the situation is, like I want you to have fun. Like don't do no disrespectful shit and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cause if you don't exchange numbers with this nigga and y'all don't actually do nothing, it was just a girl's night out. Like that's how I feel about it.
I feel y'all. I don't know. I think it's,
How you feel?
to me, so there's like, I think we could also get into this of like, how do you define cheating, and then also do your wife agree with you and stuff like that?
I ain't calling
But-
it cheating.
Yeah.
I just don't want her seeking nobody out.
Yeah.
Like if he come up to her again, and then he come up, like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not
So-
expecting her to not exist.
The way that I
Right.
look at it is, do what you gonna do. First off, I'm never gonna know. If I know
Right.
and there's like some weird shit going on, that's when we have a problem. But if you
Yeah.
at the bar and you like, wink at him there and he come over there and just start buying you drinks and shit, like, run your game.
Yeah.
You cute for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he asks you for your number and then you start texting back and forth and keying and shit, that's that's a problem for sure.
Yeah.
But like, even if you like get somebody's number and it's for the purpose of drinks or whatever, again, first off, don't tell me if you're doing some weird shit. But like, if I find out, that's a problem. But if you don't do no weird shit, you do what you're doing and just make sure that you know what your boundaries are and do what you're gonna do. Yep. For instance, I don't even know if y'all know that your wife wasn't around at the time, but on Danielle's bachelor party, they had people that bought them drinks and then they went to like and had a table.
Yep.
And the dude, like, they had to get the people's number so you can know where the table was at. Like, that's, to me, that's not
Same
weird.
shit for like Deja when she went to Atlanta. Like,
Yeah, I ain't tripping on that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
So how far does this go then? Like, what is considered cheating? Because everything that we just described sounds like it's really not cheating
At all.
But if they're like, how far does it go? Like, just say the niggas that they got the numbers with to meet up at the table start texting and whatever. Like, how far does this cheating thing?
Yeah, I think
You just can't touch my wife. No, that's really what it comes down to.
I think when it
I've
comes,
texted your wife before.
No, I said touch.
Touch your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. You don't be doing no.
Yeah.
So even going back to that. Now, if you at the bar and you flirting trying to get some drinks, but
you
then
let
you
that
like
nigga grab your ass.
Yeah,
No, that's
woo.
we passed it.
But again, going back to it, you'll never know.
you're not.
I don't know.
You do pop-ups?
Nah, I don't do
Okay,
pop-ups.
I was about to say that's
Calvin being
I don't do
female
pop-ups.
stuff right there.
But girls fall out all the time.
Yeah, that's true too. But I mean, if Deja and Shay get into an argument, she'd be like, "That's why I'm about to tell your husband that you let that nigga grab your booty last year." She gonna be up and laugh. You know what I mean? Be like, all right. Unless she be like, that nigga grab your booty that you've been texting, then now we're oh shit, let's go.
Yeah. I think
Niggas about to fight.
again, I think for me, I probably do have a high level of I'm not trying to find out shit.
I don't wanna know.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just in my lane. Like, I feel like if that shit come up, then I'll deal with it then.
That is a very true thing. Like I'm not seeking out nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That to me that might be like more work. We
Like,
can say
I don't
we
e-
have our
I don't even got the
masculinity.
passcode to my girl phone. Like, it would be impossible for me to ever find out what's going on in there unless something literally just got thrown in my face.
Yeah.
But to me that's part of the secure part of a man. Of like,
Yeah, for sure.
Men don't have the reputation of going and looking through your girl phone and shit like that.
Too busy.
For me, if it came down to like her at the bar doing whatever she doing, even if she had somebody grabbing on her booty or whatever just to get some drinks, that's seems like a little bit of hoe shit, a little bit, but hoes gonna be hoes, and girls gonna be girls. Everybody gonna be who they are doing it, and if you do it with just you and your girlfriends, I'll probably never know. But where I think I'm able to say this is because I actually trust my wife to where she probably ain't doing stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To where it's like, if I was with somebody else, I don't think my answers would be the same. You know
This
what I mean?
is a very valid point.
Like, if
That's very true.
Danielle ain't the I'm entertaining niggas type. She ain't even like the I'm like very sexual and trying to like always be freaking type.
Yep.
She ain't like the person that likes attention.
Exactly.
That makes it easier for me to be like, go have fun.
Yeah.
Go have fun, yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
do what you want.
Yeah.
Now, if she was the person that was like, at all the parties twerking
I don't
and
think
damn
y'all
near
would be
seeing
married.
your ass and you got a reputation of being a little fast, I'll be shaking in my boots every time she went out a little bit. And then I would also be a little less secure in our relationship, and I would probably have to feel like threatened by you going out and getting drinks at the bar too.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's a valid point that if you have that level of anxiety around your woman going out, then you need to figure out where that comes from.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm with you.
it might be her fault.
I feel it could be her fault. It could be for sure. But I'm with you in the sense that, like, I know Deja's entire history. So I'm like, when she go out, she gonna be the first one to be like, I'm ready. I'm like, go have fun because you gonna be texting me you ready to come home at 11:30. Like,
How would you feel if you got that message? It's like, man, they don't want to leave. I'm ready to go home. And then you get that butt dial, and you just hear partying on the other side of the
partying or like
her partying.
Oh.
She just doing the most, and she doing like she just not who you knew she was.
oh yeah.
Oh my god.
She come through the door and I'm Kevin Hart up.
I've definitely like back in my days, not married or nothing like that, have been like sent a message and be like, all right, we good. Throw the phone and be like,
Yeah.
but like, could you just imagine being on the other side of that? But now, oh my god.
And then she say some shit like, I just text that nigga I'm sleepy.
Nah.
See, I'm glad I don't got to
You
worry
can't go
about
nowhere
that.
no more.
He about to go to bed.
That nigga dumb. He always fall for this shit. Stupid ass nigga. I got his card. How far did this go?
And he just cash at me for the drinks.
Hell nah. I don't got to worry about that. I already know my wife, the life of the party, when she go out.
So wait, what do you mean by that?
Like, I'm not getting, she ain't texting me, oh, I'm so tired, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like she just already was off.
The way that it worked with me and my wife is she go out with her friends. I'm texting her around 1 o'clock. Be like, hey, you good? Just to make sure, number one, her phone's still on, and she can text me back a complete sentence.
And to make sure she good too.
Well, no, that's how I know she good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if she respond and it's normal, cool. If she don't,
That was
hey,
little guys.
Deja, Shay good? Lexus, Shay good?
So if nobody responds, what's your next move?
Ooh.
I've
You've never
had that
had this
happen.
happen. I know you've
'Cause
never had this
one of-
happen, but
So
this
let's-
is good.
let's play it
So
out.
Yeah, because Shay phone be dying. So that happens a lot, right? I say at least half the time. The chances of like all of their phones being dead,
Yeah.
at that point, y'all gotta come home. Because y'all don't know how to act no more. All right? Like,
no,
so
but
y'all
I'm
sending
on
me,
this.
y'all
Like,
sending
what
me-
happened?
nigga,
What happened?
Y'all sending me into dad mode. It's not even husband mode.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, y'all grounded.
So what is dad-
Y'all ain't
so
allowed
are
to
you
go out no
popping
more.
up?
So
Are
what
you
does that
popping
do?
up
Yeah,
to the
I'm popping up.
locations?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
At what time? So you text out one, no response. You
So
text the rest of the girls.
my
about
thing is
1:30,
this:
no
I
response.
try not to go to sleep until they're back home. So I'm gonna let that shit ride until
You fall asleep when you text us. You on the way to the podcast, and you
Nigga,
fall asleep.
it's
So how
different
the fuck-
though. It's different though.
So you don't give a
there's-
fuck about us.
It's different because like there are times when like I'll get hit up and it's like, hey, we ain't really got a designated driver in the group. Can y'all come scoop us up?
Yeah.
Right. Or it might be a thing where, but they don't. Sometimes they don't all want to leave at the same time, and
There's a lot of Ubers.
Nah, but you ain't sending your drunk wife in a Uber,
Yeah,
right?
I know that.
Yeah.
So
not by herself.
like I try to stay up as long as I can. If it gets to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm about to fall asleep and nobody's responding, like yeah, I'm gonna have to hop in the car.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm probably the complete opposite. I'll be with Demi and I'll be trying to get us to bed as soon as possible because
Oh, you don't
she
gotta
be
think
running
about
my
it?
ass ragged.
But no, I'm perfectly fine with them going out, staying out. Like there ain't no curfews, there ain't no time that they got to be back. As long as I know they cool, and that at least one of them still got their head on straight. That's all it takes, just one.
I'm good.
Then we good.
I can hear my phone vibrate when I'm asleep, so I don't care.
You
I'll
said
go
you
to
can
sleep.
or can't?
No, I can, which is weird because I can't hear shit.
No, you can't.
But like when my phone rings
Nigga,
in the middle
ears
of the
as bad
night,
as your
I can hear it. Fuck you.
Is this strip club thing like a big deal?
What?
Like us going to a strip club and like our wives.
No, my wife don't care about that.
Oh, last week we talked about a strip club and you said it's only whatever there. How do you feel about your wife going to the strip club and then
Oh, like
Going
male
to-
strip club?
Yeah, and going back and getting a dance. This is where the double standards come in a little bit.
For sure.
Like, I'm not 100% against
Why?
it.
Why do we know this?
Why do we know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you?
'Cause somebody
Why
gonna
do we
tell.
know that she went to the back?
She knows if I did because girls wear all that goddamn shit and then like they be literally right here.
Yeah.
And then you come home and I switch my shirt every fucking time, but it's like you smell what I've been doing.
You smell what I've been doing.
You smell what I've been doing?
What? Funny as fuck.
That is wild.
You smell what I've been doing.
Oh, man.
But it's also like
I'm not explaining this shit.
I try like to me taking off the shirt, switching is like the respectful of like I don't want to come in.
Yeah,
here
yeah, don't
smelling
put that
like
shit in your
somebody
bed.
else. Yeah. Sometimes I'll even take a shower, but it almost feels like I'm hiding something a little
Right,
bit.
right.
Because it's like she not the let me smell your dick type, but
Yeah.
like I feel like that's trying to hide your dick smell. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, for sure.
So I don't like.
I just don't like smelling like smoke. Like that's
That's really
biggest
what it
thing. I hate
is.
when I come home.
I
and
also
smell
don't
like
want to
smoke.
smell like another woman either.
Me
'Cause, like,
neither.
I'm not saying you do. I'm
No.
just saying like that is the purpose of it, and I like don't want to just go like out of just respect, yes, but also for me, I don't want to
Yeah.
smell like that going to sleep.
What
Or
was
my
the
bed and
question
all
though?
that
I
stuff.
feel like I missed it because I was looking at my phone.
How do you feel about your wife going to the male strip clubs and then like can she go to the back and get a dance and all type
She
of shit
could
like
go. Look, don't touch that nigga dick.
that? That's where the double standard is because
No, it's not a double
yes,
standard.
the fuck it is.
How?
Because you know if you try to touch a girl, a nice young lady woman, any
Nigga,
body
what
parts,
did you do- what?
if you try to touch them, they stop you. They got rules and stuff like that. I think in the male strip club, that nigga be butt booty ass nigga. If somebody try to grab anything on him, and that nigga just like, where you want me to put it?
The rules
Going
are
to the back
definitely different.
at a
I mean,
male
that
strip
is
club
fucked up.
is now clearly much different than going to the back in a women's strip
Yeah.
club.
Is that why women don't like us to go to the strip club?
Because
They
they, in their
probably
mind,
They think we're the male strippers. Like in
No,
terms
no,
of
no,
like
no.
the
No, they
person
think
that's
the woman is the male stripper.
well, yeah, like they think we're
they think the rules are the same.
There
They
we
think
go.
the
That's
rules are
that's
the-
much better.
They don't know.
they think the rules are the same.
Yeah, they don't
And
know
it's
you
not.
can't
It's
you
not.
can't
You
touch
can't
that girl.
do that shit.
Honestly, that's why the older we get, we don't really go no more. Like
Yeah.
if outside
What?
of a bachelor party,
Yeah.
and like if I do go, it's probably when we used to go to Chica's and grab drinks to watch football.
Yeah.
because it's like somewhere to go, just like going to another bar.
Yeah.
but we haven't did that in years.
That should be smoked out. It just smell like
Yeah.
straight ashes.
That's crazy. So they really think we be in there
Probably do.
fucking. You can't do that. It
You
just
can't.
doesn't work. It's literally illegal,
You
and they got
cannot.
people at the door looking like. For the people viewing,
In
the
a
question is
situation-
You said she can't touch it, but the nigga put it in her face.
And then she came back to you and she was like, I didn't touch it with my hands.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know.
What's her face? You know what I
Nigga,
mean?
this microphone is literally right here. This is what we talking about right now.
Not mine.
Which is why I'm leaning
mine
to the
is-
left.
Mine is titties.
My shit been turned right the whole time.
Who wants dick in their face versus who wants titties in their face? You know what I mean? Like
Very
you want
true.
a dick in your face. Like I don't think women just want dick in their face unless it's they man dick. I feel like that's what my brain is
I
telling me.
feel like that's what I think too.
no way,
like-
nobody putting their dick in my wife's face, man.
Titties in your face is a way better option.
Even women do
as
that.
a woman.
Even women do that.
Yeah.
There's double standards, and it's just the way it is. You just don't go to the back.
Yeah. She can't go to the back.
Because
no
in my
more.
mind, if I'm
You
the
right.
male stripper, it's
What's
it's
going on
like,
back there?
She can't go to the back.
We just talked about what's going on.
No, that's what I'm saying. My question
Yeah.
to her will be, for what?
Would she say that to you? Well, they won't do the dances in front for ours.
Some of them will.
No, they won't.
Most of them don't.
Nah, you're right.
Most
Most of them won't.
Because they be trying to sell the idea that there's
Exactly.
some stuff that goes on in the back.
right.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. Cool.
If I'm the male stripper, I'm gonna be like, oh, this bitch wanna go to the back. Right. She wanna go to
y'all
the
niggas in about 30 minutes.
I'm gonna either get a tip or she gonna get a tip.
Somebody getting the tip.
Tips in.
Tip for a tip. That's just too. I don't like it. The rules don't play well in our favor. Like
What if
I'm
your
doing
wife
too
goes
much
to a
now.
male strip club and she come home and the first thing she do is brush her teeth?
You think I'm stupid?
I just don't want this alcohol on my tongue no more.
Not just being respectful.
I want to kiss you with this mouth.
I don't want you to smell what the fuck I've been doing. That's a hell of a situation right there.
Oh my god.